Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. My name's Heliax, and last time we explored the Shattered Reef. And we did something there? I don't really know what happened there, to be honest. We killed an ancient vampire and destroyed a magical orb. There are a bunch of undead there. We didn't find a lost ship, anything like that. I did look up when the next DLC starts, and it's actually after we've picked our faction that we're going to choose or go on our own towards Ukaizo that it triggers. As far as at least that's, I briefly read what activates it, so I could be a little shaky on that, but it's somewhere around that point, so we have not gotten it yet is the important thing to know. And if you guys let me know in the comments before that, before this episode, then thank you for letting me know. I'm recording this pretty soon after I recorded the last episode. Having a lot of fun right now playing this game, and we're getting close to the end, so that's exciting on its own. I guess I should have known it was the DLC, because you guys did say that you were excited to see Facina in it, and she wasn't like an important character marked in the quest log for the Shattered Reef. But we also went to the Adra pillar in the Sacred Steps or Stairs, and they got attacked by mercenaries after we did a little quest there. And now we're here in the Valiant Trading Company, about to go to a meeting to decide the fate of Director whatever his name was. I want to say Clovis, but that's not it. I just watched the Clone Wars episode with Clovis. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Where he died. Wait, that was a spoiler. Sorry.
Certainly.
if you're going through it.
Yes.
Ooh. Well, it's been out for a while, so I guess it's not. I'm sorry if I spoiled it. Anyway, hey.
Back from Crookspur, are we?
Yes, I guess so. Alvari glances up at you, a smirk spreading across her lips.
I hope the luster hasn't come off all of Castor's fanciful dreams. The man has little else to sell.
Castor, that's his name. I'm not here to listen to you complain about your superiors. What are you getting at? Did you know he was working with slavers? Are you having me watched, Alvari? Did you know he's working with slavers?
What, before you sullied your conscience, you mean? No. I had suspicions, and your recent activities confirmed them.
Sullied my conscience? What do you... My conscience is clean. Thank you very much.
Castor turns to desperate measures to stave off the inevitable. The man is floundering.
I think Classia... I don't know if Classia has any regrets. Like, I don't think we've done anything that she would have regretted in either game that I can think of. If I have, let me know.
I myself came from nothing. Perhaps you knew that. No family name, no prospects.
And now you're governor. Yeah, we don't get along, so I'm not going to say that. Alvari tips her head in a shallow bow, smiling.
I know what it takes to claw a future from this world. For ourselves, for the republics. People like Castor, they live in a fable. They cannot understand why the rest of us simply cannot appreciate their grand visions. The wealthiest people in Eora hunger after luminous Adra like withered beetles. There is power in dangling that in front of them. The only kind of power there is for us.
I accidentally skipped a line of exposition. Apologize.
I mean to take it.
Alvari smiles, flashing teeth.
And the question you must ask yourself as you go through Castor's errands is where you will be standing when my moment comes.
Well,
I shall.
I guess we'll find out. Although, to be honest, it's starting to look like your moment won't come. Because I don't think I'm going to side with you. Because you're being a little bit... what's the right word for it? Brutish? Feels like a thug?
Silence, please.
Okay.
I'd like to get us underway.
Director Castell's office is nearly unrecognizable through the milling crush of bodies. The chamber is suffocatingly warm, and several of the occupants jostle for a place beside the window. To a one, the people around you are dressed in rich fabrics, or else the occasional piece of armor. Few of them look especially pleased to be here. Despite the cacophony that greets you when you arrive, a quiet descends swiftly upon the room upon the barest hand gesture from the man now standing behind a desk. The Cantonese gaze sweeps across the room, eventually settling on you.
I see you have wasted little time in involving yourself, lady.
Around him, several of the onlookers crane their necks to see who the Kanta is addressing.
Director Castell, Governor Alvari, you are both here?
Indeed, Your Excellency.
Castell's face is splotchy and damp with sweat. He looks as if he may be ill.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Alvari wears a restrained smile.
And this is to be your witness?
Wave. Yes, execute a perfect flourish as you bow. Remain silent. We're gonna go with the silent thing. We've been doing that a lot. I think that's kind of the role Cassie has sort of come into, is just this silent font of wisdom, is what she is.
Most esteemed guests, this is the Watcher of Cad Nua.
We were sorry to hear of Cad Nua's fall, lady. How interesting to find you here. You have my sympathies.
Thank you. Nod. To be honest, I don't miss it. I plan to rebuild my stronghold someday. Yeah, I plan to rebuild.
Fishing for the necessary contributions, are you?
No.
Let us begin.
Killing a god.
Clerks will attend the roll. Albina Carnetto, Duke Remasi Storanzo Miscelona, the Archmage.
Should I have Pelagina here with us? I feel like I should have. Restarting such a pain because I'm playing on Xbox. Game Pass. I guess we'll go without.
Devils take your role, Nero. This isn't a Songretta Ducala. We are all here. Let's get this over with.
If this goes badly, at least there's enough wealth in this room to cover our funeral expenses several times over.
Iloth leans close, murmuring to you.
Very well. Then let me extend my sincerest thanks to our shareholders in attendance.
Shareholders? Is this going to take very long? I have business to get back to. We should be sailing for Kaizo, not having disputes over rank. I'll wait politely.
In deference to present company, we will proceed in Edira. Director Castell, you stand accused of nothing less than gross incompetence, mismanaging of resources, willful deceit. Grave charges all.
A low murmur starts up around you as the crowd reacts.
We have examined the evidence available to us. The numbers are not in your favor, Director. But you will have the opportunity to explain yourself. Now, Alvari.
Agrasima, Your Excellency. Esteemed Council, I bear Maestro Castle no ill will. We have always treated one another with great respect, but his time is past. I put it plain, the company is bleeding resources. We have identified numerous sources of Adra, and yet, how much of it ever reaches the Republics? The expedition to Pococahara was but the latest failure. Trained workers and supplies gone, and for nothing.
I was able to restore the Adra vein. It can still be harvested.
You mean to say that the vein was secured in the end?
Well, that is... yes, Your Excellency, but...
A strange argument. We are concerned with results, Alvari. As far as I can see, the expedition was a success.
I have more, Your Excellency. Your coin, lords and ladies. Where has it gone all this while? Not to mines and industry, no. The director has spent the bulk of it on frivolous experiments.
That is absurd. Animancy research has gotten us where we are today.
Precisely.
Enough, Alvari. Watcher, you have had some involvement in these experiments. Do you have anything to add?
This is cool, I like this. The research is promising. You could be masters of the world with power like that. Those experiments may help us reach Ukaizo. Animancy will be our downfall. The experiments worked. I was there. The experiments nearly killed me. There are more important things to worry about than animancy. I'm not really sure what I think about those experiments. So the first one sent us into the realm of Rimmergon and almost got us killed. The second one sent us a fair distance away across the island, so I mean there's an argument to be had that you could have like faster transportation. I mean it did work, right? I was there. We got transported away. Maybe not to the exact place we wanted to be, but with more time, maybe it'd work. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's worth studying. I was there. It worked.
Working well enough to invite open attack by the Royal Deadfire Company.
Well, if they're interested.
It truly works. You mean to say that the Animancers have learned how to transport people?
Yeah. Yes, they're very close. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you the practical applications. Well, it mostly works, yeah. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you the applications.
Certainly not.
Your words are met with a sudden muttered roar of animated whispers.
We have heard much of Ukaizo in recent days. I wonder, Director Castor, just what are your plans for the fabled city?
Nero taps his quill against the desk in steady beats, looking on calmly.
Ukaizo holds an enormous quantity of luminous Adra. Our research has already yielded results. If we can establish an outpost there, then...
Castor has scarcely started his sentence when a handful of gathered investors starts to jeer at him.
If we take this opportunity, we can accomplish far more than we initially believed. I could make you rich, lords and ladies, beyond your wildest dreams.
You may be rich in a century or two. Have you that long to wait? Some of you perhaps, but all? Dreams are all Castle has to offer. We have scores of Adra sites mapped to detail. Why not focus our efforts there? Castle risks your fortune on illusions.
That is true. We have mapped these deposits for years. The closer we travel to Ondra's Mortar, the denser the deposits. Even Alvari knows this.
If you establish an outpost on Ukaizo, the Huana will never forgive you. There's a network of Adra at Ukaizo. That's why Aothis has gone there. You would claim Ukaizo? Say nothing. The Huana will never forgive you.
They'll come around. Our research may even benefit them as well.
Even if there is Adra past the mortar, let us grind down the whole of it and be done with the place. Or will the Songreta war against the natives and sea monsters for the next 100 years?
We have heard a great deal this day. Alvari, have you any final arguments?
Only this. That Director Castle has betrayed his station and our trust by allying himself with a Principe captain by the name of Furanti.
A Principe captain? You have evidence of this, Alvari? The word of a witness?
Nero looks to you, eyes narrowing thoughtfully. I know nothing about this. Castel was trying to skirt Juana laws and wring some profit from the slave trade. A slaver has no business in Nekataka. Well, we have historically been pretty honest, right? Number 2.
You cannot bring us Adra, so you ply an older trade, Castol.
That it isn't.
Or is it that you were trying to line your own pockets, Castol? Daring. More daring than I would have suspected.
No, my lord. I swear it.
Castel wipes his brow with his sleeve.
I think we have heard enough. Any final words?
My lords, ladies, our enemies will make for Ukaizo in short order. The Valiant Trading Company must be ready. It needs decisive, effective leadership, now more than ever. With the Watcher's aid, we have the opportunity to claim an overwhelming victory. One that will carry us all into the history books.
Assuming she means to help us.
We will see, won't we?
You have heard all the accusations against you. Castal, any final words?
Everything I do to help the company. You know this. 2 years ago, you entrusted me to establish the Luminous Adra trade. I will continue to serve you, dutifully, and to my best ability. I know now that Alvari has hungered after my position for years, just as she will hunt after yours if you allow her to rise. She would cast Margaret off her throne if she could.
Beside you, Alvari smiles. Castal has been a great director. He deserves to stay in power. Alvari is the leader of the Valiant Trading Company. The leader that the Valiant Trading Company needs. Between 1 and 3. I don't want Alvari to become the leader. She seems like she's a little too ruthless, brutish. Castal seems like he is. I think Castal at the end of the day is not a bad person. Not to say Alvari is either. I know he dealt with slavers, but really he dealt with Ferrante, who was dealing with slavers. He's done a lot of good, and I don't know what to pick. My gut says Castal has been a great director. He deserves to stay in power, but my mind says I should probably just wait silently. I'm gonna go with my gut.
You inspire much loyalty, Castal. If only it were so amongst your own peers. It is time. Let us put the matter of Castal's dismissal to a vote.
Around the room, only a scant few hands rise. As the seconds tick past, the silence broken only by the dutiful scribbling of the clerks, it becomes clear that the majority favors Castal. Castal keeps his gaze fixed upon the floor, wringing his hands. Nearby, Alvari has gone still with shock. Her mouth parts, gaping wordlessly. She turns a horrified look upon the Countess.
You have overreached, Alvari. And the Sangreta does not take kindly to being called away from our business to indulge your schemes. Sate your ambitions in the living lands.
Damn.
Nueva Alvari, I hereby strip you of your rank and title, and pronounce you exiled from the Valiant Trading Company and the Valiant Republics by order of the Sangreta Mea Compressa.
Damn. That'll teach anybody to go asking for a raise in this company, huh?
This is a serious mistake. You can't do this to me.
I believe that brings this meeting to a close. Agrasima Watcher.
Dr. Castal seems to be in a state of some shock. He's still staring at the doors. He turns to you with a startled jerk when you approach.
I must see the shareholders out, but please, let us speak afterwards.
Sure. He just has a really kind way of speaking, Castal.
The living lands. Poor Alvari. I cannot stop thinking on it. How easily it might have been my fate. All my achievements gone in an instant.
He spreads the fingers of one hand, mimicking a burst of air.
Well, she brought it on herself, didn't she? The members of the Sangreta, they are not to be taken lightly.
Congratulations. What's the plan? She would have done the same to you. Just remember you owe me one, Castal. Don't let it get to your head. I don't care who runs this place. Congratulations.
Less an honor than a narrow escape, I think. The council will not be so merciful again. Well, I am still director, and our ambitions have not changed. We move forward. The council wishes for results, so we will give them results. The Royal Deadfire Company will not sit idly by while we claim Ukaizo. If we set out now, they will do everything in their power to stop us. So, we know the threat that the Royal Deadfire Company poses. We must strike first. The Royal Deadfire Company has a primary powder house in the Brass Citadel. The bulk of their powder is stored there, and from there delivered to the greater portion of the ships of the Royal Fleet. Destroying that powder house would make for a crippling blow against the fleet. Enough to make an occupation of the Deadfire seem little better than a fever dream. Of course, the building is very well defended. You cannot simply walk inside. It might be impossible if the Royal Deadfire Company had not decided to use the Adra formation inside the powder house as a source of illumination.
Oh, this is really cool.
With Alet's machines and your talents, walls are little obstacle.
Getting in is one thing. How am I supposed to destroy the powder house? It's going to be a beautiful explosion, so I take all the risk. I'm guessing I take the fall too afterwards. You'd kill all those people to secure your victory? Have you lost your mind? I won't do it. You'd kill all those people?
Hard choices, Watcher, are what being director is all about. You know the things we've done to get here. I can see no other path forward.
Very well.
If all goes to plan, there will be nothing to tie either of us to this. I will vouch for your innocence, Watcher. I swear it. In truth, the trickier part will be to get you out before you are caught in the blast. The powder house is a tinderbox waiting to blow. But Alet has a solution. A device that will give you time in which to make your escape. She will explain more. She waits for you at the spire. Remember, be cautious. If anyone learns of our role in this, we may wish that the Songretta exiled the both of us.
Okay. So this is obviously the path if you want to get Valian Trading Company on your side. We've got the coming storm here. Forge alliances or prepare for your ship for a hard voyage. The final maneuver. Speak with Hazunui Karu at Imperial Command in the Brass Citadel. The Hazunui would like my help with something, but she will not give me the details unless I commit fully to aiding the Royal Deadfire Company. If I submit my alliance with her, there will likely be no turning back. So this is like, I have to do this one, right? Deliver the Adra. Sabotage at the Brass Citadel. Speak with Flane, whatever her name was. Spire of the Soul Seekers. The director has enlisted the aid of the Animancers to get me into the powder house. I was told to speak Flane once I'm ready to get things underway. Infiltrate the Royal Deadfire Company powder house. So that I should have Takehu with me. Honor among thieves. And that's going to be Seraphim. Okay. Well.
Yes, indeed.
Let's go get Takehu and Pelagina with me. And I guess we can do both of those at the same time. If a quest says there's no turning back, I'm going to hope that the developers know their audiences well enough to imagine they're going to think, if I do this, I have to stick with them, right? It's not like just words that are meaningless. So I'm guessing I can't do the Royal Deadfire Company Alliance quest. We'll take all that. Was that a note? Speaking of notes, we're going to have to read all this shit one day. Was it this? I don't know. Folded note. This note appears to have been quickly jammed under the bench, as it is slightly crumbled. It's covered in what seems to be several failed attempts at amorous verse, including a few ill-advised rhymes for helm and sword. Rhymes for sword. Okay. Let's go down here and see what we've got going on. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go stop at the mayor and change our party, and then we'll go to the spire. Seems like fun. Let's try it out. The wild mare. Can't imagine we're gonna be seeing this place too many more times. It's kind of sad.
Now, what can I do for you? You see anything?
Okay. Go in here, dismiss, dismiss.
As you say.
We want you and you.
At your service, Watcher. Oh,
Yep. For our ship, that should be in under crafting, right? Look at the crafting. For our ship. I can make it now. I did get another one of these. Okay. Blackwood trees are exceedingly rare, yep. You successfully crafted one blackwood hull. There we go.
yes.
So we could go there ourselves. We could make the journey ourselves. I wonder if we should, though. I mean, so hold on. So we've already, I guess this is the one regret I've had, really, is I went into that powder house and I just kind of killed everybody without really knowing what I was doing. But yeah, blowing that thing up. This is actually difficult, guys. I don't think Classia would do this. Like, I know I've already gone in there and killed them. Like, the actual workers. But this would lead to a lot of deaths, right? I mean, this is an act of terror. An act of war, in a lot of senses. Like, I, as the player, kind of want to see the Juana path all the way through. But would Classia actually go through with this? Like, this wants us... All that remains is to find a discreet and suitable place to plant the explosive in the lowest level. Queen, pot destroyed over. Yeah, and implicate the Valiant Trading Company. This would debilitate Rarity's armaments and disgrace the Valiant colonial leadership in one fell swoop. I guess the question is, are they going to do it anyway? Would they try to do this anyway? I don't... Probably? Right? Like, if I don't do this, who's to say it won't happen anyway? Is that a good enough reason? You know what we could do while we wait? Or we try and figure that out? Let's just go do the Prince Shippy one first. And if you guys have any thoughts on it,
Woe to those who labor in the shadow.
I would love to hear those thoughts. Because it is a difficult decision to have to make. Or to try to make. I don't know. Now, since we have that, require the Blackwood hull. Well, it won't make my ship indestructible. Its strength will help me survive the storms around Andra's mortar. Yeah. I'm just sure if I do this for them, they'll ally with me and help me recruit Kaizo. When it causes me to help blow up and duplicate aliens. So if I'm a union with the one, I once and for all. Alright, let's go down here. The Fort Deadlight. We need to take our main party with us. I think it's supposed to go like this. For us to get their formation right. This is our main group. So I don't want to do anything that pisses Maya off. That's the main thing. That's the other aspect. Besides like killing everybody off. Or not killing everybody off, but like killing a lot of people to blow up the powder house. I can't imagine Maya would like it either way, right? Like, whether it's for the Valians or for the Juana. So, yeah. Really, I guess the pirates? But we don't want the pirates to get through Kaizo. Right, that's the other thing. We don't want the pirates to get through Kaizo. So we're just going to do this for a little bit. Are you ready to meet our commander? Right, we're going to do this because I would like to see where this goes. We're not going to help them get to Kaizo though. So once we get to that point, we'll be like, peace. But I think we're going to go ourselves, guys. I do think we're going to end up just going ourselves. Doesn't mean we're probably going to miss out on a little bit of content, but
yes, indeed.
Gotta stay true to our character.
Ah, Captain. Beholding you never ceases to be a wonder. I only wish we met under more pleasurable circumstances.
She rubs her thumb over her bottom lip, blue and black eyes hooded with desire for bloodshed and for other things.
You wanted to speak with me? Well, consider me a captive audience.
I came to tip you off. Ferrante is convinced the council to have you hanged. You know something about the floating hangsman you're not telling me. Ferrante thinks you're withholding information on the floating hangsman. Storming the palace was pretty brazen, don't you think? Farewell. Let's start with number 4.
Aye, but necessary. Do you disapprove of my tactics?
It doesn't matter. I only want to know how you plan to reach Kaizo.
The storms would be problematic for sure. If I didn't already have a plan to take command of the floating hangman so as to utterly quell them. We'll sail on through easy as you please. But first, I have a bit of research to hunt down. Last bit of the puzzle, if you will.
Does this send me to the Shattered Reef?
I'll let you know when it's all set, Lovesome.
Ferrante is convinced the council to have you hanged.
How fucking dare he!
Fiercely, she flips the solonet from her neck.
Though I should hardly be surprised after all you've told me. There's only one way to take the floating hangman. And that's through the death of a captain. Him or me.
We're in this together, me and you. You know something about the floating hangsman you're not telling me. Yeah, number 2.
I haven't the faintest idea as to what you could mean, Lovesome. You're not buying it, eh?
She huffs.
Guess it was only a matter of time. I knew the spies I strung up by their guts couldn't have been the only ones. They were just the poor squabs who got caught.
How do you want to deal with Ferrante? Kill him? Can't you and Ferrante come to an agreement? Spill it, or I'll kill you and read it in your soul. Tell me, and I'll see that you're treated mercifully. What are you planning? Number 5.
Life or death, that's what. The future of the Principe is at stake. Ferrante covets the floating hangman in order to enforce his control of the Principe, not to protect us from our outside enemies, nor to beat your rampaging god to Ukaizo. But I'm 2 leagues ahead of Ferrante. I know how to summon and command the floating hangman. Of course, I destroyed the information as soon as I uncovered Ferrante's spies. You'll never learn it without me.
I'm a watcher. I can learn what I know from your soul. I thought we had an understanding.
You're right. I do want to trust you.
Looks you up and down, appraisingly, considering.
But if we're to help each other, there is one thing I want from you in return for the floating hangman. That cockrot Ferrante needs to go. Hang him, gut him, I don't care. But get rid of him. All right?
I agree. Is there a non-violent option?
I don't see how. Unless Ferrante could be shown to be a traitor to the Principe.
Eldies runs her tongue over her teeth, thoughtful.
I'll sail to Dunwich and take command of the Principe as soon as Ferrante is gone.
What for, Cap? Ahoy, Captain. What can I do you for? Ain't a subject I much feel.
I was hoping he might have given me some advice, but no such luck. Okay. Well, I mean, do we want to kill Ferrante? He's not a good person. We don't particularly like him. But if we've already decided we're gonna go on our own, is there really any reason to do this? Other than just to see what happens? I guess having a backup plan wouldn't be a bad idea, right? Yeah. Because we're assuming our ship's gonna be fine. But you never know, right? Like, I mean, it's probably a good idea to have a backup plan. So yeah, we'll go kill Ferrante. I don't like the guy anyway. He worked with slavers. He manipulated a Castall. Probably. I don't know. And he's a pirate. Not that this girl's, you know, that great, but... But she's better than I first thought of her. Alright. Wonder if this is going to be a difficult fight. I don't know. You don't know. Probably, right? Actually, probably not. Okay. Save it. I don't like the way this is set up.
Did you meet with Aldis at Deadlight? And, more importantly, is she still breathing? You know what I'm hoping for.
I've reconsidered my allegiance.
To me?
He smiles widely, amused.
And you came to tell me, to my face, that you will now be backing my political foes. I cannot decide if that makes you brave or unbelievably foolish, my disloyal Casita.
You leave me no choice then. Okay. So it's not the whole lot of them. That's good. Go ahead and summon our boy here. Oh shit, is everybody? Okay. Might be a little tough here. Okay. Let's go ahead. Do that. Do that. It's hard to really tell where everybody is. do this.
Got to try something else. Lost the spell.
Ferrante's dead. Heal yourself. Good one here. He's dead. Kill this one. Okay, over here. He's dead. Bring him back up. Go ahead, petrify him. Kill him. Kill him. You guys on him. Okay, on him.
We're not done yet. That's fine.
See that?
That's me too, man.
Okay.
These injury for a wall of it.
And last guy. There we go. Ferrante is dead.
Yes? No trouble at all.
He had on him Ferrante's breastplate. Captain Ferrante never renounced his commitment to the ideals of the Darkosi Paladini. He wore this breastplate as a symbol of his enduring zeal. His devotion to the future of his people was never diminished by his own agendas, and he always considered himself to be the protector of the Principi as an emerging civilization until his end. He claimed that he was the best sort of friend and the worst sort of enemy. Time would prove him correct. This is medium armor. Superb rating. Grants vigilance, concentration on self, and grants bodyguard. Grants nearby damage, allies damage reduction, though the wearer takes increased damage. Ah. Okay, cool. That's it. He also had a key. Oiled iron key.
Oh? As you wish.
There we go. Oh, they're leaving. How's that? What are they doing? I'm assuming I have to go back to Deadfire now? Not Deadfire. Deadlight. That wasn't too bad. And Ferrante was a cool character, but him and Clesia were just in, we're not gonna work. Alright, yeah, speak with her. Down we go. Ooh. Almost ran into that storm. Do we have to go and kill? That's what I'm hoping for, is that we have to go and like take that ship. What is it? I already forgot. The floating hangsman or something.
Our commander? Right this.
What's going on? Okay, that was a little strange.
I
Captain rubs at her lips as you approach.
would have liked to see Ferrante hanging, myself. I can imagine it well enough, though. For your loyalty, I'd like you to have Scorideo's edge. It's been a good sword to me. I know you'll put it to good use. Hopefully by killing more of my enemies. I'll be taking command of the Principe now. I'm calling a meeting of the council at Dunwich.
Vincolo Scordio acquired this saber from the third and final captain he ever led a mutiny against. He didn't have anything against the captain personally. She had rescued him from the abandoned atoll after his old crew deposed of him. After all, she had even brought him on as a deckhand. She was a proper pirate. Scordillo just wasn't suited to life as a deckhand. He was a captain, after all, and a captain needed a ship to command. He was practiced at mutiny. He gathered a small group of dissatisfied collaborators from among the crew and confronted the captain as she stood at the helm. First, he disarmed her. He had his eye on her saber for a while. Then he offered her a choice: relinquish command or die. The captain, dumbfounded, was unable to say anything. Scordillo shot her dead. Once again, he found himself in command. Ever generous, he elevated his chief collaborator, a pirate by the name of Aldiz, to first mate. She was ruthless and ambitious, but surely loyal to him, or so he thought. Double strike, 5% chance to recover instantly on scoring a hit. Highwayman, +2 accuracy with ranged weapons for 30 seconds on scoring a hit. So it's good for like a sword and gun build. Interesting.
Sail with me to Dunwich, Lovesome. I'd like to have you at my side when I bloody the place.
I'll sail with you.
Arriving with the full protection of my fleet is the best call. We're off then.
Speak with the Principe leaders in the Balefire Beacon of Dunwich. And back we go. Luckily, we don't have to actually sail back. That's nice of the game to do for us. The coming storm. Oh. And Dance with Death.
Of course.
Dance with Death. If I'm to find a way to reach Kaizo through my alliance with the Principi, then I am expected to meet its leader in Dunwich. It's time to take on Riven's floating hangman, the Fonfaris. Yeah, that's what I want to do. And, this is, I mean, I know we're not siding with her, but this is a menace to the seas. Plus, this weakens the pirates pretty severely, I imagine. Like, we killed at least, 4 of their captains. Maybe it's only 3. Enough of their captains to matter.
Welcome to Balefire Beacon, Captain. Have you a moment? I'd like to fill you in on our next course of action. Everything we thought was important has changed. If a god is going to kill us all, if he's headed to Ukaizo, I say we beat him there. Either it'll save us, or we'll have a hell of a view to Aora's end. What say you?
It will take some time to refill the Consuelo's vacant seats. For now, those of us remaining are united behind Aldi's. Our fleets will join in the journey to Ukaizo, with the fabled floating hangman at the helm.
I imagine you have a logical reason to believe we could actually sail a ghost ship after acquiring it.
I did think it a far-fetched idea at first.
She nods, scratching the underside of her chin.
Ferrante had planned to use the galleon. It has the ability to manipulate the winds and seas. It could part Ukaizo's storms, allowing us to sail through.
I guessed his aims well enough through his interest in the galleon's history. But it was thanks to your findings in Isaea's tomb that I knew what to look for. It's Lucia's lost sword that's key. She took an undying oath to protect the Engoliero dos spears for the Darkotsi line. If you speak the oath before the sword, the seal on its scabbard will release, drawing Lucia and the galleon to you. Iogure de protegere, mat paladina med Darkotsi, e ure ioste regle, me aurelia Darkotsis ere. Gure cui luretto bon aimo ibafeta, e pore pere cue maudicenas fiace, mi convorande.
I swear to guard the Darkosi Palace and its rightful rulers, the scions of Aurelia Darkosi. I swear to them my love and my life, or may Margaren's fires consume me.
Take the sword out to the high seas. Unsheath the sword by chanting the Darkotsi oath. When Lucia comes for it, kill her, and take the Fonferres. In the meantime, I'll set the entire Principe into movement. Expect a formidable fleet at the ready on your return. We'll conquer Ukaizo and sack its riches. You'll see.
Don't want that, though. I wonder if I need to stop here. I have some questions for you.
I'll happily lend you my ear, and my sword, and other things.
How do you plan to capture and then captain the floating hangsman?
You'll take the sword to the high seas, then unsheath it by chanting the Darkotzi oath. When Lucia comes for it, you kill her and take the Fonferus. See? Iugure de protegere. Now, whether the ship could becalm the seas back when it was still the Fonferus, or whether it gained the power in becoming the floating hangman, crewed and captained by the undead, I don't rightly care. I just want to take and to use for my own gains.
What do you intend for Ukaizo?
We sack Ukaizo. Really run it into the ground. The way I see it, we'll either survive Aora's end to sail off with the riches, or, well, we won't. Regardless, we'll have a hell of a last go. If we can find and pilfer whatever your rogue god's after, who knows? Maybe us pirates will be heroes.
You can't steal the wheel. It's bigger than Ukaizo itself. Making off with the wheel would involve breaking it yourselves.
Then I guess we go with my second plan. I do shiver to think how the lost city of gold's going to be ours. At least for a time.
What will be the future for the Principi?
We survive at any cost. We expand, conquer the seas. We live free, and we die as we choose. What better life could there be? If we've only got one life to live, no future for Aora, no more chances for our souls, then we may as well relish what time we've got.
Farewell. I don't know.
I'll happily lend you my ear.
I'm here, indeed.
We're not getting a, you know, this is the end kind of line like we do with the Deadfire company. And I am interested in this ship and this fight, so I'll save it before I do it. But,
Hey, pupper.
yeah, I just don't know. I don't know. Let's go ahead and... Do we need to rest? Can we rest at sea? I can't remember. Let's give a hard save here. Because Seraphin's actually injured, so we might want to rest. But, I don't know. You know we haven't had in the party in forever is Jyoti. Like, forever, it feels like. Can we rest? Yes, okay. Let's go ahead and have... Something good. Perception's not bad. Let's have some merc berries. Okay. So, I should take the weapon to the sea and speak the words. What weapon? Is it in here? Is this it? No. Wait. Let's discover that speaking the dying oath of the Jacuzzi, wielding the sword activates an aura. Well, what's the sword? It wasn't this sword. Wait, I'm confused. Wait, no. It is... Where is it? This. How do I... Well, how do I use it? Take the weapon to the sea and speak those words. How? Speak. Speak the words. I don't know. I'm confused. We can't wield the sword, though. Maybe it needs to just be in my inventory. I don't understand. What do I do? Can anybody pick it up? We have all this crap in Adir's inventory, and he just throw all this in here. There's probably some good stuff in here that I just missed giving to people. We have a couple of those too. I don't know what to do. Let's go back here, talk to her. Again, see if there was... I don't know. Was there an option that I needed to select? I could have sworn there was something else I could have said before I was like, I have questions.
I'll happily lend you my ear and my sword. You'll take this. You're good now. I just want to take...
I'm not surprised it has come to this, Casita. I always thought you would chart a course of bloodshed, but I could not imagine the extent to which you would go. How I fear you have sunk and burned us all.
Aldiz is loyal to her people, which is more than I could say for Ferrante.
While I respect your opinion, I must humbly disagree.
Lip curled sourly, he bows in deferment.
It's not that I dispute Aldi's loyalty, rest assured of that. But I will not entertain such ill thoughts of Ferrante. We head for the eye of the storm soon. Have you braced yourself, Casita?
I have not, because I don't know how to use this sword. We didn't, like, get something from her, did you? Did we? How do we enchant the Darkosi Oath?
Yes?
I don't understand how we do that.
Indeed.
There has to be something I'm missing. 1 year, 3 months, 16 days. Damn, we've been at it for a long time. Party AI. We just unlocked that. Terrible. Huh. Oh, maybe we just have to sail further out at sea? I don't know. There's not something else I can use, is there? Yeah, I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't. Well, I suppose this is a good time to end the episode then, huh? And click on this? How do I do this? I don't know. But we should be able to just sail right through right now. I don't know. Let's sail up there. I think it should trigger the DLC if I get close to, maybe? I don't know. Just don't understand how I'm supposed to... do this. I feel like there's supposed to be like a button I'm supposed to press or something? I don't know. There is plenty of ocean to sail and many lands to explore, but what lies ahead of you dwarfs them all. Should you choose to sail on, you suspect there will be no return. Not to the Deadfire you have come to know. Go back. Okay. Why? I don't know. I thought the DLC is supposed to... You know what? I'm just gonna do a more thorough research on that, and maybe on like everything I'm doing right now. I'm sorry if it's annoying that I'm like stumbling around here in the dark. I feel like I'm usually a little bit better at understanding the game mechanics, but I don't know what's going on with me recently in this game, but hopefully you guys are still enjoying it, and we're almost at the end if you're not, so please stick with me until the end. I'm sure it'll be worth it. But until the next episode, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later.